Peanut butter cups or Hershey Kisses?
Not a peanut butter and chocolate fan, so Hershey's Kisses.
Personally, I think the most important test to do when trying to decide what chocolate is most delicious is the pickup line test. Excuse me, sir. Would you like a cup? Hey there, handsome. Can I give you a kiss? I think that the Hershey Kiss wins the pickup test.
How is this even a question? Kisses, hands down.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Tattoos, yes or no?
Tattoos? Yes.
Tattoos? Yes, please.
Preferably more than one.
Does that answer your question whether or not I like tattoos? Tattoos.
Describe your perfect date.
My ideal date would be the guy comes over, cooks dinner, and we curl up on the couch and watch a movie. I'm pretty easy, just not in that way.
Bookstore or a library? Ooh, a romantic candlelit dinner in a used bookstore.
Truthfully, my ideal date involves pajamas, a coach, and music, and cuddling. Lots and lots of cuddling.
A coffee, a bookstore, and good company. Or a trip to Paris. Hashtag dream big.
Read us a quote from one of your stories. A romantic one.
This is a romantic and manic scene from my book, Finbar Circus. If Inara dies, my soul will never recover. But losing you, I will never bear it. Death will not be enough to free me from the agony of knowing I ruined this too. He dug his fingers into her body like an anchor to his sanity. Do not leave me. I will haunt this earth and drink from the memories of everyone that has known you if you do.
I couldn't think of anything to say, so I ended up babbling. What about the king? Will he like his son being with a Frosty? I shouldn't think. Loki grinned, placing his thumb over my bottom lip, tracing the shape of it. He knows about my love affair with Winter.
I don't know the burden Emma carries, and I shouldn't want to. I'm not in the business of saving people, but Emma is different. She's beautifully broken, and I want to pick up the pieces.
There's a popular one people like from Cheaters Club, and that's screw you and your sex-starved whores. That's kind of romantic, right?
Are you going to see 50 Shades of Grey?
Bow chicka wow wow. No.
50 Shades of Grey? No.
Really torn on this. I really want to see Jamie Dornan, but I don't know about the rest of the movie. I'm on the fence on this one.
Yes. Most definitely.
Bonus question! Since Wattpad4 is talking about writing steamy scenes on Twitter on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, read us an excerpt from the novel, a steamy one.
A steamy scene, huh? I have scenes of people, being set on fire, but I'm gonna have to search for a steamy scene. Give me 1 minute.
I am going to read an excerpt from Jalen's Frigid. My fingers clawed at his hair as he dipped his tongue into my belly button. A strangled sound escaped me, and then he went lower still, kissing me my most sensitive part. It didn't take long before I was thrashing under him, crying out as he nuzzled and nipped and licked. He drew every breath out of me, every moan and whimper. I shattered apart, my body buckling and my heart racing. That's pretty steamy, especially for a book called Frigid.
This excerpt is from Gail Carriger's YA steampunk series called the Finishing School series. Felix was an excellent dancer, his hand warm and firm on the small of her back. His frame was a little tight, drawing her in close enough for disapproval, but there was such a crush that the chaperones did not notice. Sophronia looked up into his eyes for a long moment before lowering her gaze and allowing him time to recover. He did seem a little breathless for a waltz. It was for him to open dialogue, which he did after they had learned each other's rhythm. "You're a wonderful dancer, Ria. Mademoiselle takes things seriously. Ah, and how many ways do you know to kill me while we dance? Only 2, but give me time. You have lovely eyes. Has anyone ever told you that? What rot! They're muddy green. What are you on about, Lord Mercy? Felix sighed, looking generally perturbed. I am trying to court you. Truth be told, Miss Temenick, you make it ruddy difficult. Language, Lord Mercy. Sophronia felt her heart flutter strangely. Am I ready to be courted?
Since I read mostly YA, I don't really have much that's racy, so I borrowed a book from my grandma. Don't ask. Here we go. Her simple muslin day dress was suitably modest cover when viewed from any distance, but when she was flushed to him, it was insufficient to keep him from knowing every long line and curve of her body. He felt the swell of her breasts above the neckline, the slope of her shoulders beneath the lace shawl. His knees insinuated itself between her legs, obliging her to stand on tiptoe. He welcomed the slim hands clinging to his neck, and wished that she might always drink kisses from his mouth. And this is why I read mostly YA.